Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a genuinely fascinating case study in digital transformation coming straight out of East Africa. We are looking at Oasis Technologies, a company that is quite literally rewiring how local businesses, schools, and communities operate. If you've ever wondered what rapid, end-to-end digital transformation actually looks like on the ground, you are going to find this incredibly interesting. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's take a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with 1, the digital vision, move into 2, core digital services, then look at 3, flagship management systems, followed by 4, specialized digital solutions, and finally 5, the tech stack and team. All right, kicking things off with section 1, the digital vision, and how they're launching a tech revolution in East Africa. Now, what's immediately striking about this company is their timeline. They only launched in 2020. That means they aren't some legacy tech dinosaur weighed down by outdated code, constantly trying to play catch-up. They were born right in the middle of the modern digital age. Founded by a group of ICT market experts who really look at challenges from the client's perspective, that modern foundation gives them an incredible amount of agility. And that agility, it translates to massive output. Since 2020, they have successfully delivered over 250 projects. If you actually sit down and do the math on that, it's almost one completed project every single week since they opened their doors. We're talking over 150 websites and more than 30 complex software systems. The sheer scale and speed of their operation is absolutely remarkable. All that hustle and high project volume has rapidly earned them a rock-solid base of over 100 happy clients. They aren't just building tech in a vacuum. They're consistently delivering solutions that real, everyday businesses across totally different industries are adopting and relying on. Operating out of their headquarters in Dar es Salaam with a really strong presence over in Zanzibar, their mission is all about providing forward-thinking technology solutions for Africa and the world. It all anchors back to one simple, overarching slogan: we digitize your business. It's a straightforward promise, but man, the execution behind it runs deep. Moving right along to Section 2, Core Digital Services, a comprehensive suite for the modern era. Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is how it highlights the sheer friction of the traditional business model. You know the drill, right? Manual inventory counting, physical ledgers, totally scattered communication. It's slow and highly prone to errors. Oasis steps in and essentially replaces all that friction with AI solutions, real-time data monitoring, and beautifully centralized platforms. They're effectively giving traditional businesses a brand new nervous system. To pull that off, their capabilities have to be massive. They handle the whole shebang, from custom software and iOS or Android apps to web hosting with 99.9% uptime, graphic design, and full-scale digital marketing. But what is super forward-thinking is their active integration of AI to generate videos and media. They are keeping their clients right on the bleeding edge of content creation. And when it comes to communication infrastructure, they are operating at a seriously impressive scale. Through their bulk SMS platform, they've delivered over 500,000 text messages across Tanzanian networks. This gives businesses and institutions the power to instantly and reliably connect with their customers, complete with delivery reports and custom sender IDs. Which brings us to Section 3, Flagship Management Systems, the software engines driving daily operations. So the crucial point here is how uniquely Oasis bridges the gap between massive enterprise needs and hyper-local community functions. On one hand, you have huge administrative tools like their school management system that centralizes academics and parent communication. But on the exact opposite end, they built the Vakoba management system. This is a brilliant, tailored platform for local community savings groups to digitally track microloans and shares with total transparency. It's the perfect example of applying global tech to local community needs. Listen, if you have ever run a business, you know that tracking inventory and sales is an absolute nightmare. Their crown jewel software, OSCIMs, also known as Profit, solves this completely. Whether you're managing a busy hospital, a sprawling hotel, or a growing SME, it acts as your central brain. It handles the point of sale, tracks live inventory, crunches the finances, and generates custom reports so owners can stop stressing and just focus on growth. Next up, Section 4, Specialized Digital Solutions, niche platforms for unique challenges. Okay, pause and think about this for a second. How do you digitize a massive, live, international competition? Think of the logistical nightmare. You've got global participants, multiple judges, live scoring rounds, and a public eager for results. A simple spreadsheet just isn't going to save you here. Well, get this. To solve that exact problem, Oasis built Tanzania's very first digital Quran competition system. They took a manual, paper-based scoring process and replaced it with a dynamic digital framework. It manages the registrations, generates competition brackets, provides secure digital interfaces for judges to punch in scores, and instantly updates the public results. And this brilliantly illustrates their capability, because this wasn't just a fun theoretical project. It was put to the ultimate stress test. It was successfully deployed at the massive 2026 International Holy Quran competition organized by the Al-Hikmah Foundation, right in the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium, flawlessly handling live judging for audiences and participants across continents requires rock-solid infrastructure, and they absolutely pulled it off. Their versatility is honestly wild. They're building systems to manage ticketing and wild animals in zoos, systems to track corporate hardware, end-to-end hotel management platforms, and even comprehensive loan trackers. Basically, if there's a workflow bottleneck, chances are they can code a way out of it. Finally, let's look under the hood in Section 5, Technology Stack and Team, the engine behind the innovation. You simply can't build scalable, secure solutions without world-class infrastructure. Oasis leverages the absolute best modern tech available. React and Angular for the front ends, Python and Node.js on the back end. They host databases using AWS, Azure, and PostgreSQL. What's so fascinating is that they are using these globally competitive frameworks, including cutting-edge OpenAI and Gemini APIs, to solve uniquely local challenges. But honestly, here is perhaps the most surprising fact of all. This massive technological output, the hundreds of projects, the complex software systems, the stadium-level live deployments, all those AI integrations, it's driven by a tight-knit, super passionate team of just over 10 developers and creatives. It's such a powerful reminder that a highly skilled, agile team can punch way, way above their weight class. Which brings us full circle right back to where we started. We digitize your business. Through our explainer today, we've seen how Oasis takes that simple promise and turns it into real-time inventory tracking, stadium-scale digital frameworks, and community savings platforms. They are actively architecting the digital future. So I'll leave you with this to think about. As the world rapidly moves away from manual processes, what specific part of your own workflow, your own business, or your community is still stuck in the past, just waiting to be transformed by this exact kind of digital innovation?